Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here.
It's hard to overlook the presence of Tony Adams at the back here, Peter.
Yeah, well, he's dominant, isn't he, and uncompromising and courageous. No, it's full on! He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Messi.
That was lovely, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Puyol. Ronaldinho. Oh, a delicate chip through. Rijkaard clears. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Lovely feet. And here's Ronaldinho! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Zico. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Neither side yet able to find the net. Nedved. And it's Ronaldinho. That's Thuram. It's Ronaldinho! Ronaldinho! Wow! A finish right from the top draw. Barcelona are in front.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Number 10, Ronaldinho.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Looking to play him in. Fires it. Is having a shot! And yes, it's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, can he get onto this? And this is Luis Suarez. Beckenbauer. And it's Messi. Zico. And Adams. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Dembele. He is through here. Dembele! And goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now he's off and running. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Half-time getting close now. Beckenbauer. Messi. Takes on his marker. Forlan producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's Zico. Bergomi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Great vision. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Beckenbauer. Serginho. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Barcelona head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Puyol. Bergomi. And it's Nedved. Ball played for Rijkaard. Puyol. And it's Nesta.
Ah, welcome to modern football. You get hounded.
Oh, what has happened here? It's a good run down the left-hand side. Forlan. Forlan has created one goal already. Oh, he's found support out wide. Nedved! They've got to be quick to recover this. Beckenbauer. Played out towards the right wing. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Forlan. Luis Suarez. Bayer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Messi looking to run onto it. And Messi! Zico! It's there! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Looking for options for movement. And no, he's seen through all of that.
Substitution in progress.
Now the cross. Keeper's dealt with that. Lorenzo Insigne. It's a pretty loose pass. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Alexander-Arnold is wide and looking to get onto this. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Knocks it out wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Over to the other side. Messi. Shot could be on. Cross into, he rises! Really well taken goal. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Messi receives him in a wide position. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Serginho. It's Van der Vaart. Barcelona are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Oh, that's fabulous. It's a goal kick. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Lewandowski coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter. But this will make a nice change.
Substitutions taking place.
Puyol. And it's Rijkaard. A probing pass. That's a decent clearance. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Haaland. He's tried one! Big relief. It just needed better contact. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Alexander-Arnold, and it's Messi. Zico engages and forces him off the ball. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Del Piero.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Insigne in acres of space out wide, and he's managed to get... Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
So there's going to be another change here.
Number 3. Conte.
Yeah, the opposition have to come and chase it, so it might just allow a counter-attack or two.
Number 14.
And that's that. Barcelona illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The
everybody,
game yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable.
Against Brazil.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great
Please
voice,
welcome
and there's a
everyone.
real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The strains of the national anthem of Brazil.
And now, lining up for
Well, this
Morocco.
formation was
Number
traditionally considered a
27.
bit defensive, but now very much back in vogue due to some pretty well-known proponents, Jim.
Yeah, the 3-5-2 has been used by some of the biggest and most successful teams around, Peter. You know, one of its key strengths is the fact that it's well suited to playing out from the back. And I think you'd have to have a look at the wing-backs in that manner, because they can get forward with ease. And you can create overloads because you're not going to get teams pressing defenders in 3s and 4s. So if you've got centre-backs too that are capable on the ball, this system is a great fit.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Torres proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
It's run loose here. Nesta. Morocco are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Now it's Gavi. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Face to face with the keeper. Oh, good claim by the keeper.
He stood his ground brilliantly until he actually needed to act, and everything he did there was spot on.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Zico going face to face with his great rival, Gavi. Can he get on the end of this? It's Luis Suarez! Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Aims beyond, goes for a shot! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Rijkaard. And it's Fernando Torres. Mbappe! Rijkaard. Dumfries spots it and intercepts. Gabriel. Dumfries. Now it's Lopez. Now it's Dumfries. Now it's Torres. Lovely pass, but can he get... He rises! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Gavi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Back into the middle. Fermin has it in a wide position. Hoisted in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Looking for options for movement. There could be trouble here. Nedved. Now, can they get him away? And he plays one through. And that is as far as they're going to go. Iniesta. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rijkaard. Here's Rodri. And it's Cucurella. Saliba. Dumfries making good progress on the right-hand side. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Tevez. That's rather hopeful. It's anyone's... Oh, what has happened here? He is just caressing the ball. He has found the way through. That's a decent clearance. And we have our very first corner. Zico plays it short. And he's quick to get it clear again. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Gabriel. Rodri. And it's Cucurella. Now it's Gavi. Gavi unable to make it happen for all his good intent. And there's the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break. And we're off again.
Morocco have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Rijkaard. Great vision. Gavi. Now it's Lopez. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Torres. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that could set him on his way. Tevez. Zico. Can he spark a counter here? Fermin. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Driving on and making good progress. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. The pass has gone astray.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Always onto this. Oh, what a... And a shot! It's in! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have the first goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Saliba. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Iniesta. Pass somewhat off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Tries to play it through. Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. Fermin knocks it into space. Oh, well played, well played. Zico. Here's Nedved. It's a searching pass. And they've got rid.
Morocco really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's Gavi. Oh, super find. Might be danger here. Nesta gets it away. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Tevez. Cucurella getting this one clear. Tevez is flagged offside.
Substitution for Morocco. Number 32, Tevez. Number 9, Iniesta. Number 17, Zico. Number
75 minutes played.
Suarez. Coming on the field.
Brazil looking to pass their way through.
Rooney. Number 10.
A sharp little ball here. Nedved.
Nedved. Number 14.
So close to drawing level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Dembele with the short one. Dembele. That's very neat. Ronaldinho. And the finish! Sticks it away! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Morocco really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Chips it through. Saliba clears it away. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
He's picked his way through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Rijkaard. And it's Gavi. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Torres. And it's made its way to him. Gavi takes a shot! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Brazil take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Cucurella. And time is up. Morocco can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. How do you look back on the game then?